Welcome to the Grumpy Old Guy Wood Carving Studio. My name is Harry. In this little video series, I'm going to be working on a penguin. It's got a hat, scarf, and holding a snowball. It's a Christmas gift for one of my grandkids. Let's get started. Over the years, I've bought a number of roughouts from the Moores. I've got 4 of these little penguins that I wanted to carve for my grandkids for Christmas. It's okay, they're not going to be watching this, they won't know. And I bought 2 of them like this, and then there's another design that I bought 2 more for. So my 2 granddaughters will get this particular design, and my 2 grandsons will get the other one. Unfortunately, the Moores stopped producing their roughouts because of ongoing duplicator problems. So I've got a few that I want to work on over the next year or so. Might as well finish them up since I've got them sitting up on my shelf. But today, the first step is to identify all the different parts. Now, I could easily design my own and cut it out. Just doing it this way, it takes a little less time to complete the carving. A lot of it, the shape is already done for me. I just need to identify the different parts and start bringing them out. And then after that, I'll drill a hole in the bottom so I can put my wood carving arm screw in there, and then set it on my carving arm so that I can start moving away some of this wood a lot faster. This is the tape from my last project. I used it as a depth gauge. I don't, because I had to drill a little shallower than I'm going to on this one. This one I'm not too concerned about depth. Take a look around. Yeah, I go fairly deep on this one. I'm going to try to make sure that's looks like it's let's test that. Where's my I want to be careful, you know, with basswood it's pretty soft. So I want a nice, tight fit, but I don't want to force it too much or I'll split the wood out. There's a fine line between snug and too tight. I think that's pretty close right there. I'll give it a shot. If it starts to pull out, then I can always put it in a little deeper. I think I've shown you this carving arm before. It's 3 pieces of oak laminated together. And the same thing with this part here. It's just got the joint and a way to tighten it. Make sure that's tight. Yeah, tighten that down a little bit. That should work. It's not loosening up. It's not moving. I think we're ready to start. I'm going to start by taking this chunk of wood off, or most of it anyway. I don't want to take off too much because the ball of the cap is back here. But this is left over from the duplicating process. It had on a spindle, like on a lathe. It was held on both ends, and then the machine, you can see where from the grooves that it went back and forth, cut the shape, the rough shape into this. So now we're gonna take this off and start identifying the different details. Take that. So I can do it either way. It's pretty soft wood and I'm going with the grain. So I can either do the mallet or just do this by hand. I guess once I've done all the rough outs that I've got sitting on the shelf over there, I'll have to start doing some more designing of my own. I already got some ideas in mind. I might start drawing those up. Be careful about how much I'm taking off because, like I said, the ball of the hat is back here. And it looks like it comes right about to here. Of course, you can redesign these any way you want while you're carving them. They don't have to look exactly like the photo. I've done that. I've looked at their rough outs online and I saw something else completely different from what they had carved in it and what it was intended to be carved as. I like to leave my options open when I'm carving something. I don't take it down to a finished dimensions because I may want to change those dimensions to something else. So I'm just gonna start identifying where the pom-pom is. Let's grab my V tool here. Maybe I want a big floppy pom-pom, maybe I want a smaller pom-pom, but I won't know until later on when I see what the rest of him looks like. I'll oftentimes, I won't completely change horses in the middle of the stream, but I will change things enough that if I decided on a finished product before I even got started, then yeah, I think that's good. Take this in a little bit, smooth it out a little bit. Whoop. Hang on to those tools. Okay, I think that's good for now. I'm probably going to make it smaller, but for now, just let it go as it is. Next, I'm going to identify this large portion of the hat and separate the two pieces here. And as I'm doing this, I'm getting a better feel for where I want to go with this guy. Or girl, I don't know. How do you tell the difference between a male and a female penguin? You ask them. They dress exactly the same, so you can't tell. Next I want to go. So you gotta make sure that's tight. You can tell from the profile that the nose sticks out a ways, so I have to take the eye area back, the cheek area back, so that the beak protrudes. Right now I'm just separating the different parts of the penguins. This is the bottom of the scarf and body. And I don't go too deep when I'm doing this part, because you never know if you want to move things. Make the scarf a little bigger, a little smaller. If you go too deep, then you're pretty much stuck. Unless you make a skinny penguin. This is a chubby little guy or girl. Got a top little scarf and face. Again, I might want to leave a little bit more, make it shallow cut, because I might want to give him more face. Like I said, right now I'm just identifying the areas. Okay. And this is the snowball and the mitten. I might just leave those alone for right now. Tops of the toes. I don't know. I might take this a little higher for now. And then decide what I have to do. This all has to go back down inside anyway, because the toes stick out from underneath the belly of the penguin. I want to leave. Don't want to go too deep so that I've got enough room to play with there. All right. I guess the next step would be to start taking the beak back, the area around the beak. Gonna make the wood for the beak area larger than what I will probably finish it as, just so that I have enough wood to play with. And I'll take my V tool. Yeah, I'm just going to go Start going deeper. Goes back a ways. Take a small gouge. And all this has to go back. Make this a little deeper. Again, don't go start making it too deep. We got a good start on our penguin, but I think we're going to attack it a little bit more aggressively in the next part. Thanks again for dropping by the Grumpy Old Guy Wood Carving Studio. Now get off my lawn.